Today we're going to demo painting this pretty little nightstand with CC Caldwell paints. And I'm going to use CC's Michigan Pine because I live in Michigan and this is an awesome color. Have to support my state. And we're going to use this Nantucket spray. Both of these colors are their newest. And I just love this Nantucket spray, so I'm going to show you a cool way to combo two colors on a piece of furniture. So before you start cracking open your can and painting, get your piece nice and clean. We're ready to crack out the paint. I'm going to open up a can of Michigan Pine. And with the CC paints, the paints need to be mixed really good. I'm just going to lay my first coat on. Now with this paint, you don't want to paint thin with it like this. This paint is meant to be nice and thick, and it almost kind of self-levels. So this paint's a little different. Look how nice that covers just in one coat. Just love this paint. That's kind of how you want to paint with it, not like this where it's just so sparse that it's drying as you're painting with it. It's like get some paint on your brush, touch down, and then kind of pull real lightly, and you're moving that paint around. And I like to go in the same direction. You can do anything you want with these paints. You can stipple it, you can slap half it on if you want a little bit of texture. But if I'm doing a nice piece of furniture and I want a clean look, then I kind of just follow the grain. And blend in each section as I'm working it. So you can see as the paint dries, it lightens up. Don't worry about that because as you seal it, your color will come back. Now we're going to go over it with the Nantucket spray. The other thing I'm going to do is, these paints are pretty cool in that they work with a simple Elmer's glue or school glue, and you can do a neat crackle effect just by using glue. You just brush it on. You don't leave it too heavy. You just do it different areas. If you let the glue dry, it's not going to work. Let's see what this looks like if we do a full crackle on the top. That might be cool. Okay, so now our paint, it's all dry. I can do this to kind of make my surface feel nicer. It'll also take out any of my application marks if I have some of the crackle that was sitting up, or if I see any brush marks that I have that I don't like and I want to lightly sand them out. The other thing it'll do is it'll actually go down to my undercolor if I want to distress. But another way you can distress with these paints, which is really a nice advantage, is you can take a wet rag and then you don't have the sanding, which is my preferred method because it's not messy. So again, it's your choice. I tend to use both ways. I like how the wet application gives me a really nice reveal, and if I want to go down to my natural wood, it doesn't damage it like that. And the nice thing too is if you take too much off, you just get your paint back out and you wipe over it. Aging wax dark and light. I'm going to apply them both at the same time. If you use light colors of paint and you use those darker waxes, sometimes they might antique your finish a little more than you want. If it bites in a little too much in areas, I go right back over it with a little bit of the clear wax on my brush and just scrub it right over the finish, and then when I wipe it, kind of evens it all out. Are you ready to get your paint on? You can head to my online store where you'll find full stock of CC Caldwell paints, caramel colors. If you need any kind of inspiration, head to our blog address. You can find before and afters, how-tos, people's makeovers that they send in, a lot of close-up photos. And be sure to like us on Facebook And if you are in the Metro Detroit area or you want to come visit, head to our retail store. We're open Tuesday through Saturday.